So here I am, Gunman Boxing. We've got two legends here today.
Yeah.
There's two legends. We've got Gunman and RJJ. Roy Jones Jr., one of the best fighters to ever live.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
But do you know what? I interviewed Bernard Hopkins the other day.
Right.
And he said to me, you were the hardest fight he's ever had.
Of course. I beat you behind his and I'll prime. I beat him in one hand.
But so here we are at Crypto Fight Night. I'm with this absolute legend. He is about to be cornering. Who are you cornering?
Tony Curtis.
Tony Curtis.
Yeah.
And is he going to win?
He should win. Yeah. I'm looking forward to win. His opponent is actually doing a video, so I don't like to be disrespectful to nobody. So I mean, he thinks he's going to win too. Everybody's supposed to think they're going to win.
Yeah.
So you're respectful about it, and the best man going to win.
Yeah. This is a great show. It's great to see a show giving young fighters good opportunities, isn't it?
Opportunities that they normally would not get. That's awesome. Tony would never get to fight here at 17 years old. But crypto boxing making it possible for him to get opportunities to perform in front of his people before he even gets 18.
Yeah. Okay, then here's a question for you. Who was the hardest fight that you ever had?
The hardest fight I had was James Toney by far.
Really? Yeah. Not B-Hop?
No, not B-Hop. B-Hop was tough, don't get it wrong. B-Hop was tough, but B-Hop wasn't a guy who fought behind the shoulder, who had 44 wins, with so many knockouts behind it. B-Hop was not looked at as a pound-for-pound guy at the time. Yeah. Me and B-Hop were the same weight at the time. I moved up to fight James Toney. James Toney was 44-0, was the pound-for-pound best fighter on the planet at the time. Yeah. And look what he went on to do even after that.
He called you, B-Hop called you the Michael Jordan of boxing.
He said the truth.
He said, you're so fast, you can make mistakes and get away with it.
And he understood that. and that was very true. So, and he understood, and I do respect B-Hop a lot, because now that he's out of it, we're not fighting him. He does give me the credit that I deserve, because he understands how high of a level my IQ and my fight game was, according to everybody else. You know, and that says a lot. So I really appreciate them understanding and making other people understand that they know who the truth was.
Two more questions. Why was Tony your hardest fight?
Because Tony was one of the guys who had almost everything. The only thing Tony lacked was footwork. If Tony had footwork, it would have been really even more tough to beat him, because Tony had everything else. He had combinations, he had perfect defense, he couldn't hardly hit him clean, he had knockout power in both hands. He had basically knocked out pretty much everybody with a name that he had faced.
Yeah, it just would hit your arms. And Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Are you a fan of that fight, or is it an absolute diabolical disgrace?
I'm a fan always of Jake Paul, because I like what he's doing. He's the reason this thing's going right now. You know, if it wasn't for him starting to do what he's doing in boxing, this wouldn't be a lot. People want to see fights of cross references or cross sports, hybrid type fights happen. He's the master because he really did it, and he showed these guys how to take social media and make bank off of it. He did it. So if a boxer's coming up, you should study what Jake Paul did, and that's the way you should start marketing yourself, because he's showing you that if you can get a name, get people to follow you, you can make major money.
Would it be a sad day for boxing, though, if he lays out Mike Tyson like a picnic blanket and we have to stretch him out the arena?
It would be in a sense, but as long as Mike don't get hurt, no, I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah, who's going to win then?
But it would also be sad if Mike lays Jake Paul out like a napkin, you understand?
Like a napkin.
Anybody can lay anybody out, you know?
Who's going to win that fight?
I don't know. Early, I like Mike. Late, I like Jake.
You're going to go for Jake?
No, I said early in the rounds, I like round 1, 2, and 3, I like Mike.
Yeah.
I think Mike can get him out of there, but if Mike don't get him out of there, I think Jake has a better chance round 4, 5, 6.
Last question from me. How do you feel about older fighters still getting in the ring for money? I know you've been boxing late when the papers, when the papers come, when that Saudi money comes, you'll jump in there. Anyone would, wouldn't they, really?
I mean, really,
how do you feel about it, when you're seeing these guys coming in
it's like
50, 60?
That's what these guys have done their whole life for a living. And when they were fighting, what were they fighting for? To make a big payday.
Yeah.
So when they finally get a chance, if it happens early or if it happens late, they're not going to run for it, because that's what they lived for early. That's what their whole life was about.
Yeah, you're a prize fighter. Your job title is prize fighter.
For us, it's like a couple people had, like even Mike, he had a life-scaring event the other day, but that was outside the ring.
Yeah.
So once you get a lot of guys die in car accidents, all other things. So would you rather die fighting or die the way that you don't want to die?
Yeah.
I'd rather die fighting.
Mate, it's been an absolute pleasure. You are an goddamn legend.
Thank you, brother.
Honestly, and it's so good to spend some time with you and the five fans. Thank you very much, RJJ.
Thank you too, brother.